Jacob, mate, what are we driving today?
An Audi S3.
The Audi S3, everyone. Welcome Audi to the channel. This is the first Audi we've had on the channel, and that's pretty awesome.
Yay!
Just like you, friend.
I know.
I'm just feeling jovial today because we have the Audi S3. It's insanely good, but is it good enough? Ooh,
That's the question.
that's a clickbaity title and a half, but it does have some pretty stiff competition from itself. You see, this is of course the Volkswagen Group platform, MQB. That means it's sharing the same engine with a Golf R, but it's actually slightly detuned with not as good of an all-wheel drive system. But at just over 80 grand drive away, this thing costs more than a Golf R by almost $10,000. So today we're going to answer the question, should you get one of these over a Golf R, which is weirdly its sibling but biggest competitor? But you know what's not a hard question, Jacob?
Where should they go for finance?
That's exactly right. You should go into the description below or click the pinned comment, head over to Driva. There you will get the absolute best financing deals for your next car, whether new or used. Best of all, if you use that link and that link alone, you will get a $150 fuel card for every settled loan while getting the absolute best price for you. That's a win-win, friend.
Absolutely.
Let's get into the review. All right, so here is where I think that this thing actually looks really, really good. In my opinion, it looks better than a Golf, but you know, to each their own. Maybe it's these matrix LED headlights here. They are super duper bright. They blank out part of their beams. You've also got a sequential indicator. Oh, look here. The Audi rings. That is something that you pay for. This is a luxury brand. And when we go into the interior, you will see exactly how luxury it is. We have the S3 badge here because of course this is the S3. It is a monstrously powerful little hot hatch. It's almost in super hatch territory, really. I really like the grille, man. Looks pretty cool. You know what's interesting?
What?
This side, plugged up. The other side, air goes in, and that is to the intercooler to, of course, cool the turbo, because this thing has the awesome Mk8 engine, but we'll come back to that. And then you've got some chrome garnishing down here. It's a staple of the Audi performance range, including now this, which is like 3 slats here that are blocked up, but they actually are kind of cool. Cool?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Side?
Let's do it.
Okay, so what's cool about the side? Well, first of all, you get these pretty decent looking 19-inch alloy wheels here. I don't think the coolest thing out there, but they are pretty cool. They are wrapped in Goodyear tires that are decently grippy, and you've got some pretty meaty S3 brakes up the front. Not branded, but they look pretty serious, and when you're driving, they feel pretty serious too. You've got these kind of flat chrome mirror caps here, some more garnishing down the bottom, keyless entry and go, of course, but otherwise it's a bit of a hatchback, isn't it? You can also get this as a sedan, and Jacob, would you get that one?
I would personally get the sedan.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Pay about 2.5 grand more, but it's got that sleekness to it that I just absolutely love. This still is very cool, by the way. In fact, let's talk about the booty. So coming to the bum, you get this really elegant looking car, which is exactly what you would want over a Golf R, for example, if you are a business person, a professional, and you need to have that kind of car that doesn't look too boy racery, but my God, is it? You got these really cool taillights here. They are, again, those LEDs, Audi badge there, S3 badge there. Not too much going on though, and that's kind of the name of the game here. Down the bottom, you do get a nice little diffuser and quad exhaust, which sounds surprisingly good. So of course, when you get into an Audi, you expect a nice interior, and boy does Audi deliver. First of all, you get soft touch materials kind of everywhere. No, it doesn't feel quite as nice as the previous generation, but it's still pretty damn awesome in here. And yes, it is a step above a Golf R. And friend, you know where I really noticed that?
Where?
Listen to this.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, the tactile feedback you get through all the buttons. Thank God they haven't moved the air conditioning controls into the infotainment display. Yes, you still get controls here for it. Oh, that's awesome.
So much better.
A few things you're really going to notice, especially if you get out of a Golf R. One is the steering wheel. Yeah, the Golf R has a fantastic steering wheel, but this just feels like next level. The design of it is just perfect. Like the perfect thinness, and a ability to hold on to it. Love it. Don't love these little paddle shifters here. They are so much worse than in a Golf R. And also, it's not like you can shift through gears now because you've got this little nub down there, which is your gear selector. But you get that across all Volkswagen products these days. So you win some, you lose some, friend. These Napa leather seats, they come as standard. They are so comfy.
They're amazing.
Amazing. They feel so nice. You've also got like adjustable leg rest here. You can adjust them in a billion different ways. Super comfortable, super awesome. Big fan of those. In terms of design, there's actually like quite a lot going on. You've got red stitching up here, some metallic look here. Glove box, ooh, nice and felt lined. Feels like they've added like more felt in between the felt. You know, probably wrong about that. You've got a couple of cup holders here with some hidden cup holder things. They are manual though, which doesn't feel very Audi. You know?
No, we need a button.
But I'll tell you what feels very Volkswagen. This, your adjustable armrests, love that, super comfortable, and it's got a little bit of storage in there, not too much. Thankfully, you do have a space for a wireless charger and a couple of USB-C ports up there too. Not to mention the technology in here is a step above. This infotainment display, while it kind of just looks like any other Volkswagen system, is so much more snappy. It's obviously got a much better processing unit behind it. It does have wireless Apple CarPlay, but Android Auto is wired, so if you have an Android, you're stuck in the dark ages, my friends. But it's still pretty good. I like it a lot. Up ahead of you is your Audi virtual cockpit. This thing is super responsive, super high definition, best in the business. It's not necessarily any better than the Volkswagen virtual cockpit, except for that it is higher definition, and again, far more responsive too. It just feels like you've got a computer in front of you.
It's just the same, but better.
The same, but better. Just like if you subscribe, dancing baby,
Do it now.
Just subscribe. Click it. It helps. Look at this door handle. Strange, but kind of cool at the same time.
I really like it.
And the other thing that this thing gets over a Golf R, the sound system. Now, the sound system in the Golf R is very good. This is, what, 600 and something watts?
680.
That's just mind-blowingly powerful.
15 speakers.
And it's not just powerful, it sounds amazing too. Bang & Olufsen branded at least. Whatever it is, it's awesome. And of course, Audi doesn't want you to forget that you're in an Audi, so apart from the Audi rings there, S badge here, S badge embossed into the seats, and you got Quattro here for the all-wheel drive system. That's just what they named their, I guess, tuning of the Haldex all-wheel drive, but it's still a very good all-wheel drive. As you will see, let's talk about the back. Step into the back seats and you're kind of reminded about some of the cost cutting that Audi has had to do, really Volkswagen Group. So scratchy materials up there. Doesn't seem right in an $80,000 Audi anyway, but hey, that's just me. When you are sitting back here though, you are sitting on nice Napa leather seats. Again, it feels super comfy and you feel really well supported as well. Issue is because of these nice sports seats, I can't actually see in front. So visibility is not that great. Don't know how I'd feel on longer journeys, but maybe I'd feel fine because I've got heaps of leg room, heaps of toe room, and heaps of headroom, especially for such a small car. It's actually really, really impressive. You got these nice map pockets back here, couple of air vents, no third zone of climate control like you get in a Golf R, which seems interesting. But whatever, 12 volt socket down there too. And of course, you get a little armrest with, look, a couple of cup holders in there. But otherwise, I guess it's a little bit on the basic end.
Very basic. Yeah.
Let's talk about the boot. In terms of boot space, it isn't actually the best on paper. So it is only like 300 and something liters. What does that even mean? I don't even know, but you can definitely get about 2 large suitcases in here, which isn't that bad. You do have a little bit of underfloor storage though, because this is an all-wheel drive. That rear all-wheel drive componentry, it does take up a bit of space, so it raises the boot floor. You can also put down the center seat if you want to get some through loading there. That's pretty cool. Very European if you want to put skis in there, but it doesn't snow that much here in Australia, friend. But if you want to get more space, and absolutely more than you will really ever need, you just plop these down and then you get huge amounts of room in there. So it's all pretty impressive.
Very nice.
Just like the engine, let's talk about it. So again, you're not really paying just for a Golf R in nicer clothing. You can already see here a couple of places where they've made it a bit more luxurious. So first of all, gas strut there, that's nice. You also actually get an engine cover, which they deleted in the Golf R for cost-saving reasons. Actually, there was a fire hazard, long story. Here, this is all soft touch. Why? It's because it helps to soak up the engine vibration so you don't feel it as much in the interior. That's pretty good attention to detail, friend.
It really is.
You do get the EA888 engine here. It's shared with a lot of other Volkswagen products, but this one puts out 228 kilowatt of power, 400 Newton meters of torque. No, it doesn't quite match that of a Golf R, which is just over 230 kilowatts, but it's pretty much close enough.
Stage to it.
Yeah, stage to it. It's almost indistinguishable. What is kind of noticeable though is that it is a Haldex-based system. That means that it's front-wheel drive and sends up to 50% of power to the rear wheels versus the Golf R, which has a twin-clutch, snazzy all-wheel drive system. That means that it's also a front-wheel drive biased, but it can send 50% of power to the rear wheels and 100% of that 50% to either one of the outside wheels, which is just better for gripping. Essentially, that thing is better on a racetrack, but in day-to-day driving, you don't really notice, especially when you launch it, which we're about to do. All right, friend, time to launch the S3.
Oh God.
What do you think it's gonna do 0 to 100? The claimed is 4.8 seconds.
I reckon it's gonna do 4.7.
Ooh. I reckon it's gonna do...
You're gonna say that, weren't you?
No. I'm gonna say right on the dot, 4.8 seconds. I'm gonna do it.
You know what? It's because the last few times we've done AAA engines, it's been on the dot.
On the dot?
So you're playing the safe bet.
All right, friend. So we go into dynamic mode. We take traction off once, foot down. Tickle me. No. Fist me. Oh. Oh. Oh, we were both wrong.
Oh.
But I was less wrong. 0 to 100 in 4.92 seconds, baby.
Not bad.
Look, it's quick.
That's really fast.
All right, friend, now we're gonna drive. Let's put the car into dynamic.
Dynamic.
Turn traction off once. Where's the traction? There. Ready?
I thought we were gonna drive.
Oh, we are, but we have to launch it one more time. Tickle me. Oh,
Oh yeah.
why are these so fast?
That launched really hard.
Look, there's something about the EA888 which gives me satisfaction.
It's a beautiful engine.
Satisfaction everywhere. Oh my God.
That just kicked down like 3 gears.
Hard. Okay, before we get into like the twisties, I just want to talk about what makes this thing so much better, I think, than a Golf R with daily driving, and that's its comfort.
100%, hands down.
It goes like more comfy than a Golf R, which goes comfy, but this is like just that next level of refinement. It's a little bit quieter in here, as you would kind of expect for an Audi product. Obviously, it's positioned as a luxury item, luxury brand Audi, but it is super duper comfy.
Yeah.
I will admit, I don't think it drives as well as a Golf R, but that makes sense because the Golf R has the same engine with a little bit more power and a better all-wheel drive system, but this still does this.
Oh yeah.
Oh. This thing is still wicked fast. Like,
And it's on rails like the Golf R.
almost identical to the Golf R,
Yeah.
I think.
Just like maybe 2% off.
Exactly. It doesn't have the twin clutch system that the Golf R has. Instead, this has the Haldex all-wheel drive system, same as before, which is a bit of a shame. Like, you would kind of hope that this would get that twin clutch system. The RS3 does get that. Definitely subscribe, Dancing Baby, because we will be getting the RS3 hopefully very soon.
Oh, we better.
But you know, you go around these corners and it doesn't have a limited slip differential, but it does have torque vectoring by braking. So it brakes the inside wheel when turning, and it still feels extremely planted. That one just slipped right out of my mouth, friend, but I'll tell you what.
Unreal.
Sounds wicked too.
Yeah.
Even though they are pumping in sound, it's not like obnoxiously bad like you'll find in some other Volkswagen Group products.
Kind of sounds like an RS3 a bit.
Does it pop?
No.
A tiny bit.
I did make it pop once yesterday.
Oh, you got it to do it.
I got it to pop.
That's pretty awesome. When you do put it into this dynamic mode though, the steering becomes super duper heavy, but it feels amazing. This steering wheel is so nice to grab onto, especially.
It's very grippy, isn't it?
You kind of want to grip onto it the way that I'm driving right now, but it's
I
it's
wish I had
awesome.
my own steering wheel right now.
Something to grab onto. Saucy corner, bro.
Already.
Pickle my tickle. You can definitely tell there's a little bit of a delay there. So Haldex means that this thing is front wheel drive, and then it will send up to 50% of power to the rear wheels. Oh, that is wonderful. Yes. That is wonderful. Wow.
That was great.
No understeer at all.
I was just waiting for it.
I was waiting for it.
And it didn't happen.
Maybe they did upgrade the Haldex system. They say it's a little bit faster. It sends power to the rear wheels. That torque vectoring obviously works really well. Again, not as amazing around a corner, like you can lose the rear end in a Golf R, but it's still pretty damn awesome, man. And again, what this has over the Golf R, and the reason that, I don't know, man, if I was using this as a daily driver and I had the cash, that I would probably go for this, is that you can just go back into comfort, and it is so comfy.
Look at that, instantly different.
Okay, so final thoughts on the Audi S3. Jacob, you first.
Great design, looks amazing on the outside, slightly disappointing on the inside.
I would agree with that, but the drivetrain, boy, is that just as good as ever. Look, man, I would say that, yeah, this thing is insanely good, and it is just good enough for where it is put through. Yeah, they could probably do a few things better, but when you're sitting in here, it feels super luxurious and nice.
Oh yeah, and it drives amazingly.
Oh, the drive is unreal. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section just below that like button, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We'd love to have you around. If you need car financing, you know what to do. Click the link in the description below, the pinned comment, or just somewhere on the screen right now. You will get the absolute best financing deals for you. It's a no-brainer.
Just do it.
It's a free quote. Just do it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye, guys.